Hello and welcome to race number 6 in NASCAR 21 Ignition Career Mode. So, in the last episode, we went to Phoenix, increased the difficulty. The champion started on the pole, whatever he lap, dominating this season. Nobody can touch us. Gonna head to Atlanta, see if we can do the same thing. Take a look at the point standings. We have 4 wins and 5 starts. Chase Elliott has the other one because we decided to just pull a Kevin Harvick and drive straight into the wall at the Daytona road course. Got back to 40th and ended up finishing like 16th or something like that. I have almost all the playoff points, leading a ton of laps. Larson's still second overall in points. Hamlin and Harvick not too far behind him. Chase is really only in second because of the win. I mean, he'd be pretty far down there in points. Actually, haven't checked the playoff bubble yet, so Cody, Ware, and Josh Bilicki, I imagine, will fall out because they're 30th place cars every week, or should be. So right now, Kyle Busch is a 2-point buffer over Chase Briscoe for the 16th and final playoff spot. I imagine once Ware and Bilicki fall in, that'll put Briscoe and Newman in there. So it'll be William Byron on the outside looking in after 5 races. So because we're in a Chevy, we should be dominating the owners and manufacturers. Actually, we're not winning the manufacturers championship. I guess based on average, we're the only Chevy that's doing anything. We've won all the races and they have 71 average points. I don't understand how that works, but those are literally the only stats you give us. Perfect. Love it. So, all right, we're gonna head to Atlanta. See what we can do. Again, it's pretty much been our MO to where we're going to skip practice. Well, we're going to listen to Alex Hayden tell us about how awesome the track is. Then we're going to skip practice, go into qualifying, jump in the race. That's how we're going to handle this.
We're here at Atlanta Motor Speedway for this weekend's running of the Quick Trip 500. I'm Alex Hayden, and this D-shaped oval is known for some of the closest battles and last lap finishes in the sport. Thinking back through the early 2000s and into the next decade, maybe the 2020s can provide some of the same classic Atlanta finishes. Atlanta is known for absolutely obliterating tires. Look for teams to tune on the handling and try to make the car not just fast, but as comfortable as possible for these drivers to try to and maintain their tires without having to overdrive the race car. You'll see some runs down at the bottom of the track and possibly all the way at the top to dial the car in for multi-lane use to help as the run goes on.
All right. We don't need to do anything except give this right back to the crew chief. Skip session. Let's use fastest in practice.
I think we've got a lot of data for the race.
No, we have absolutely.
We've got a lot of data for the race.
You said it twice. We have 0 data. Chase Elliott, hometown, Georgia, born and raised. Fastest in practice in Atlanta. I'd love to see him win just once in Atlanta. They would tear the grandstands down if he won in Atlanta. I feel like. Both Ganassi cars, 5th and 6th. Gibbs, all 4 cars in the top 9. Elliott, the only Hendrick car in the top 10. So, Alex, what do we got for qualifying?
Alex Hayden here at historic Atlanta Motor Speedway to bring you some incredibly fast qualifying runs. There's plenty of ways to pass on this track with the momentum and draft that this package presents, but today will be all about who can keep the car on the white line and get the corner exit to get down these straightaways. With a second race date being added to the schedule here at Atlanta, this weekend's race adds valuable information in the notebook for later this year. Qualifying today will help teams realize what they have for the second time around, so a lot of eyes will likely be on the fastest car of the session. With no qualifying here the last 2 years, teams this weekend are really looking to put some positive data into the notebook.
And I don't know why I get frame stutters when it does that, like, scan by the cars like that, because it's like the only time that the game does it. But, right, let's head on out to track. All right, Jimbo.
Let's get after it.
We got it. Hammer down, boys. Don't hit the wall.
Give me one more hard lap.
I don't know if I had to whip there or not, but oh, don't do that. A lot of shade though. This will run all day. I feel it. Or not even close. Yeah, I was right on there. A second off. All right, we might actually have a challenger. Wow, Joe Gibbs, 1, 2, 3. Chase Elliott ends up qualifying 6th. All right, we might be in trouble here.
Welcome to the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500. I'm Alex Hayden here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, home of the oldest asphalt surface on the Nascar schedule. This track is rough and tire management is critical, so the perfect balance of speed and handling will come into play before the cars start sliding around out there today.
It's always such a great race with what Folds of Honor stands for and everything like that. Pre-race festivities are always great. Atlanta does a great job honoring this race and everything that they do to support it. So we're going to go out and try to win it. If not, we're going to hope Chase wins it. But we got to work it out for a start 34th. Put down a super quick lap.
Pace car's coming out of the pit.
All right. Got 49 laps to get there.
Got one left. Clear, clear, clear.
Push Haley up and out of the way. Get side by side with him.
One right.
And see, in a lot of these faster tracks, you really don't even want to be on the bottom. I feel like to stay with the pack, you want to be in the upper groove. So we're going to try to settle in here and see if we can't just kind of do a little bit of rim riding.
One left.
Ooh, Newman shoving it in there inside.
All right, hold your line.
See, like,
Still
I mean,
there.
we have the run on the outside.
Clear, clear. Stay left.
Oh, no, don't wreck him. Don't wreck him.
All right.
We doored him all right. Get 77 on him away.
Clear, clear. Got
Yeah,
one right.
push him high. There we go.
All clear.
Just need the arc getting into the corner. As long as we can keep the draft, we should be able to pick them off kind of one car at a time, I think. Not going to be able to waste too much time here trying to get around guys like Quinn Hoff and Cody Ware. And
3 wide, 2 outside. Car right.
oh boy,
Clear all around. Got one right. Got one right.
and we're in the fence. And the right front's torn off of it. Cody Ware, man. All right, we're going to see if we can't get us back up to speed here, see if we can't catch them. I mean, we definitely gain on them getting into the corner, I feel like. But you never know, the field could wreck up there. We're definitely catching the 62. Just got to breathe it ever so slightly just to be able to get a big enough or get enough turn in the center. I mean, once I get within about a second, I should be picking up draft off these guys. That'll really help. I mean, I'm reeling them in. Maybe that's what I needed for a challenge, you know? Maybe I just needed to spin somebody out, slam the wall, not bring out a caution. Really try to make it challenging on myself. I mean, Daytona Road was fun that way. Literally wrecked myself. Started flying through the field, passing cars, just didn't have enough laps. Yeah, we're already... I mean, we're catching them pretty quickly. The bigger issue here is going to be trying to figure out a way to get around these guys. So you would think Atlanta, oh, not that big of a deal. Pretty wide track. But, I mean, we're having how many issues trying to get around just Cody Ware and all those guys. And then we pick up the big huge arrow push there. The arrow push is real. Get under him here. Get under him.
On the outside, you're 3. 2 on the outside, you're 3. 2 on the outside, you're 3. 2 on the outside.
Huge brake check.
3 wide, you got 2 up top. 3 wide, you got 2 up top.
All right, I need whoever that is in front of me, 53. I need somebody to pull me here.
3 wide, you got 2 up top.
Yes,
Hold your line.
I'm 3 wide. I see it.
3 wide, you got 2 up top. Still next to you. Clear, clear. 3 wide, 2 outside. 2 on the outside.
A little bit of contact, but not bad.
2 on the outside, you're 3.
See, I'm stuck on the bottom here. I got nowhere to go. I'm faster than all these guys.
3 wide, you got 2 up top.
All right, BJ, you gotta go, bud.
Got 1 right.
You'll have the choice, or I'm gonna make you.
Clear, clear, clear.
All right,
Car right.
Joey Gaze, I gotta pull a little bit of this draft here, buddy.
Stay left. Still there. Clear, clear. Got 1 right.
I gotta run the 78 all over the wall.
Clear, clear. Got
Well, we
1
still
right.
have, I mean, we got 37 laps. We got plenty of time. Just that arrow push is just so sensitive. Big wiggle out of somebody
3
up here.
wide, 2 down
Oh, that'll
there,
work.
1 left. Car low. Clear, clear, clear.
It's Davison. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. You are in the way. So let me get out in front of these 3 guys and go run this pack down. Ryan Newman's the one that started all this. Dove bomb under me. Pushed me up.
Car right. 3 wide, you got 2 up top. All clear.
Oh, Gralla. Get off my right rear. Alright, I should be able to dive under him into 3 and get clear.
Stay left. All clear.
Yes, okay. Alright, it didn't take us too much effort. Now we're 5 seconds behind. We got time. We just gotta go catch these guys, push off these guys. I need one of them to figure this out. And see now, even there's 2 packs splitting front and second pack. Right, I gotta pass both these guys.
Stay left.
I need Bullocky to pull in behind the 7.
Clear all around.
Okay, that was beautiful. If I make that move into 1 and 2, I don't make the pass because I'll have to get out of the gas too often. Cody Ware's already been lapped, I'm guessing because of the damage that he caused me, you know? When he wrecked me, jerk. Get out of the way.
Got one right. All clear.
I mean, there's no way that a car with that kind of damage, with the fender flap... Ooh, boy. Didn't need to check the fender. With a fender flapping like that, should be this quick. At a mile-and-a-half track. I'm not saying you can't fix the car, but with no tape on it, there's no way car should be this fast. If you want, you just chill right back there with your friends.
Car right. Clear all around.
Get me out of the arrow push
Three wide.
zone.
You got two up top. Car right.
I literally have one up top,
Clear,
but
clear.
thanks,
Car
spotter.
Clear all around.
Brad's gonna push Bubba up,
Three
up.
wide. You got two up top. Stay left.
A little
Stay
bit
left.
aggressive there, Brad.
Still next to you. Still clear, clear. Clear, clear. Got one right. Three wide. You got two up top.
Oh boy.
Three wide.
God, they
two
just
outside.
check up
Still
so
there.
much.
Still there. Two on the outside. You're three. Clear, clear, clear. Three wide. Two outside.
Yeah, I think I cut Alfredo off there, but I don't even like Alfredo.
Car right. Still next to you.
Not even that good of pasta.
All right, hold your line.
Sauce
Clear,
isn't
clear.
great.
Three wide. Two outside. Three wide.
41
two
just
outside.
shooting up through the middle.
Two on the outside. You're three. Three wide. Two outside.
I don't know how I stayed
Stay
off of
left.
Brad
Two
there,
on
but
the
I'm glad I
outside.
did.
You're three. Clear, clear. Stay left.
God, I gotta find a way around these guys if I want to win this race. These guys are driving like maniacs.
Three wide. You got two up top. Car right. All clear. Two
Alright,
on
we're
the
just gonna
outside.
force our
You're
way in
three.
here under
Three wide.
Chastain.
You got two up top. Three wide. You got two
Freaking
up top.
camera shake, man. Get off me.
Three wide. Two outside.
I'm trying to follow Brad through here, and if I have to use him as a pile driver,
Three wide. You got two up top.
I'll end up tearing the nose off this thing before the end of it. These guys, they just brake check. I'll shove it 4 wide. I don't care.
You got two up top. Car right.
I'll go through the infield.
Two outside.
I mean, Brad's making moves, so I'm trying to stick with him.
All clear. Three wide. Two outside. Three wide. Two outside.
Stick with him until I can't. I need to clear him here.
Two on the outside. You're three. Two on the outside. You're three.
Who am I 3 with?
Wide. Two outside. Three wide. You got two up top. Car right. Clear all around.
2 outside, they're 3. Is that what you're going to tell me? Well, we made it through the corner.
Three wide. Two outside.
Okay. 14 pulls in behind.
Got one right.
Keeps me at least side by side with 17. We're in the top 15. All right. Get by Byron here. Gonna give us about a little more than 20 laps to go catch these guys. But see, it's like every time I get clear of 1 pack, they break off into 2 packs.
Clear all around.
And I can't do anything with that. This time I'm gonna have to catch another pack. It's too many packs. Go up here and block Byron. I don't think so. See, with no arrow push, who's pitting?
Solidly in the top 10 now. Keep this pace. Keep focused.
Man, I don't want them to pit. It's been a good race. Okay. If they're all going to pit, I'm going to pit. Just to keep it competitive, I guess. I'm going to have to force myself to do that. don't even know what pit road speed is, but is there not pit road speed? Is this not a thing? Get in there.
Top 10, come give me some more.
Should not fix damage. See where I'm gonna come out here. 34's backwards in his pit. I don't know what happened there.
You're in the top 5 with that one.
Alright, don't let the Benedetto slow me down. Kurt Busch backing up. Don't cut me off. Don't cut me off. Okay, didn't slow me down at least.
Top 10, come give me some more. Stay right.
If we're gonna be able to just accelerate past these guys, then Joey Gaze, really? Okay, so we're running 6th. And I guess that's the only way I can keep it competitive, is to just pit whenever they pit. It's sad that as a player,
Stay right.
I have to make modifications to the way that I'm playing the game to make it more competitive, even on... Oh, hello, Truex. Fly right on by me then, buddy.
Got one right.
For Bush here, too.
Clear all around.
Gaze will be able to hold him up long enough for... I mean, I'm not as worried about Kurt as I am Truex, because Truex is for position at least. Kurt really giving Truex a hard time here.
Two outside. Car right. Keep focused here. Still
Gotta
a few
follow
miles.
Kurt right on
Right
through
your
here.
line.
Hopefully.
Still there. Good progress so far. Let's keep moving forward. Clear, clear, clear. Stay left.
Yeah, get out of the way.
Clear, clear.
Truex going back after Kurt. All over him now. Kurt's not really racing for much. I guess he's trying to catch the 21, but Truex taking a really good look at him. Trying to stay off of him. I was way faster on old tires. In terms of like trying to catch these guys.
3 wide.
Bump.
Two outside. Car right. All
Just
clear.
saying hi. I'm here. Got the 1 all over me. 19's loose.
Car right. All clear.
No Kurt.
Got one right. All right. Top 5. Here we go. Clear, clear, clear.
And I got by the 19. Good strong move there. Team's trying. I don't know if I can catch Bowman or not. He's 5.2 ahead. It's probably going to depend on how quickly I can get through this lap traffic. I gained half a second on him, maybe. So, I mean, with those numbers, I should be able to catch him. Gonna fly by the 51 here. No pressure. Pulling away from the 19. Love to see it. I don't know why I keep getting splits on Chris Buescher every time I drive by. Is that McDowell? McDowell's still sideways in the pits, like 10 laps after we pitted. I swear, I mean, everything they've said visually about the game is a pretty significant improvement over any of the Heat games, but it's just, at least I could have a caution in Heat 5. You know, I could do stuff like that and not have to worry about it. I swear that they could revive EA, bring and just remaster NASCAR Thunder 2003, 2004, and it'd be infinitely better than any game that we've had on last gen or current gen consoles. Not to mention that the freaking NASCAR Thunder 2003 soundtrack was a banger. I do 100% races literally just to listen to the music. So many good songs on there. Plus, the bonus car, if you remember this, not only could you unlock Dale Earnhardt, but you could unlock Buster Posey, I think. No, not Buster Posey. That's a Giants catcher. Something like that. It's Buster something. The pace car driver at the time. And you could unlock the pace car, which was literally indestructible. Like, took 0 damage. So it was like driving a tank in the game. It was great. It's awesome. That's 7 to go here. We're definitely going to get Bowman here probably in another lap or so because we are just flat out flying, barely breathing the throttle. I don't know how far behind anybody else I am. The pitting was not a race-winning move. Obviously, if I know I don't have to pit. If I didn't pit, I'd literally win every race. Even on champion difficulty, I'd win every race. We got, what, 6 to go here, and Christopher Bell's 4.4 in front. I bet we can catch Seabell. We don't screw anything up too badly. I bet we can catch him. Especially if he's driving in that pack up there. It's 4-1 at the line with 5 to go. One and two the last 2 times been pretty bad. That might be enough to keep him in front. I don't know, I gained 0.8 of a second that lap, even with a pretty terrible 1 and 2. Coming to 3 to go here. 2.3. I'm going to have a shot at him. Pretty big breathe out of the gas, but I really think I might have one shot at him, but I think I'm going to get a shot. The only way I win this race is if by some miracle a caution comes out for the next lap, which would pretty much have to be a car going into the grandstand in this game. And I'm not even sure that would do it. Track could be on fire. Maybe that would do it. Nah. Like, it'd have to be something pretty big. See, the problem I'm going to face here is I'm going to catch him, but there's 3 other cars that I got to get by to get to him.
Give me one more good one here.
And the arrow push again off of 4. I'm there, but I'm not there. You know what I mean?
Got one left. Clear, clear. Got
He's
one
going to be able to
left.
stay just in front of me, I think.
3 wide middle. All right, hold your line.
He waits the whole time until right now to get clear.
3 wide. You got 2 up top. Car right. Still next.
Maybe I am going to get him. Off of 4. Can I clear him? I got enough there. Wow, I did get him. All right, super solid run there. All right, well, Cody Ware threw us into the wall. And we drove from 39th all the way back up to 3rd. Broke up the JGR trio at the front. Denny Hamlin wins, locks himself into the playoffs. Kyle Busch is the second, which will help him because he was right on the bubble in 16th. Again, Joey Gaze with some nonsense pit strategy finishes 10th. Like, the Rick Ware racing cars are not this good ever. And they just keep knocking off top 10s and top 5s in this game. So, unfortunately, no victory lane to go view. As you see at the bottom, Michael McDowell still sitting sideways in his pit, still trying to back up and finish the race. So we'll end the weekend and head back. And we are on to Bristol for the Food City Dirt Race. I'm very curious to see how this game's going to handle running on dirt. Point standings wise, you'll see we're still in first. Picked up our 5th top 5, of the year. Denny Hamlin locking himself in. He's second overall in points, and now second in the playoff standings with that win. Larson 4th. Busch is up 6 spots. Like I said, the Rick Ware cars dropped out, so Byron is 1 point out. We're going to keep an eye on that as the season goes on. Legacy leaderboard picked up 9 more. We're up to 90, whatever that means. And then reputation picked up another couple percent. So, guys, I appreciate all the support in this series. We're going to just keep plugging away, race by race, discover the glitches together. Hopefully we'll be able to fix the game together. Leave comments down below with any issues that you're having in the game, and then it's just going to be up to us as members of the Ignition community to try to figure out and provide the feedback, and hopefully they'll be able to patch the game into somewhat of a playable state as they continue to move on in the future and make future games. So if you want more videos and follow the playthrough, turn notifications on. I try to do uploads between this and other content that I'm working on. My videos typically go live at noon Eastern is when you can expect them. That's when I schedule them. So be on the lookout for more career videos, and I will see you guys on the dirt. Thanks for watching.